Hello everybody and welcome. We are live now at the Farmers Invitational. Welcome to week 4. I am Shock. Of course, as always with me is my co-caster Diz. What's going on, Diz?
Well met.
Excellent. Tonight it is just going to be me and Diz. There's going to be no co-caster with us. That was kind of banned since last week, as many of you know why. We're not going to get into that though. But I don't know, Diz. I had fun.
How could you not?
Absolutely. But tonight, week 4, we are at the tail end of week 4. We have an excellent pair of matches. A pair of matches that really determines a lot of things going into the future and into the playoffs of Farmers League. We have TXR versus DRED. That's going to be the first one. It's a mirror match TR. They're both TR teams, so it's going to be DRED playing as VS, and it's going to be TXR playing as NC. That's how the dice was rolled. So you get to see that match first, and I'll tell you about the importance of that match in a second. After that, we get to see TIW versus DA. DA, of course, unbeaten thus far in Farmers League. They have a perfect 3-0 record going into tonight, and TIW 1-2 has had struggles in the first 3 weeks. We're hoping we can see them get it together tonight. But this first match, TXR versus DRED, the reason this is so important is because TXR and DRED are the 6th and 7th place teams in this league right now. DRED hasn't won a game yet. TXR has 1 win, so it's an 0-3 team versus a 1-3 team. But whoever really comes out of this as the victor is going to have a fantastic shot of securing that 6th place spot in the playoffs. If DRED wins, they get 1 win, and they get to tie TXR and try to beat them in points. So, extremely important match coming up tonight. Playoffs are on the line. And of course, after that, we have TIW versus DA. DA unbeaten, but TIW has the capability of beating DA. We've seen TIW have a few roster, I would almost say just roster malfunctions. And, Diz, I'll get into that a little later, and I'm sure you've seen kind of the same thing. DA as well has made some changes on their roster. They have a couple starters not with them tonight, but they have a couple new faces that we haven't seen yet. I think a lot of you guys are going to be excited about. So, getting into the Farmers League, the format, the rules of Farmers League. Of course, you guys see these every week. There are no vehicles. This is an all-infantry league. There's no spawn camping or destroying of the enemy sunderer. No use of squad beacons or instant actions. Players must completely exit a base spawn before firing, and players are not allowed to re-enter their sunderer, so they can't sit in their sunderer if they're winning. That's definitely against the rules. The way that Farmers League works is during a match, you're going to get 2 halves. At halftime, teams are going to switch sunderer spots, and that's it, and the base is going to flip back to neutral. The team with the most points at the end of 2 halves is going to win the entire match, and this is how you score points right here. The scoring system, as it is, infantry versus infantry, of course, worth that nice 2 points. That's the kill we're going to kind of see the most of. One of the big things that's been going on, of course, Diz is the Rocket Primary, and I want to talk a little bit about the Recursion versus AC match last week. I mean, obviously you probably saw that and were just like jumping out of your seat, because that was honestly one of the best matches I've ever seen in my life in competitive PlanetSide 2.
I didn't play in it. I didn't cast it. My hands are still sweating.
Yeah, so, I had sweaty hands, sweaty feet. I wasn't even on observer cam. I was watching it from the stream and just shaking with just excitement of how awesome that match was. So if anybody hasn't seen that match yet, check it out after tonight. Of course, ps2farmers.com has all that stuff. You can look at it there. That, of course, is the 5 minute to go warning. Don't worry about that sound. But what I wanted to go over was that you had Recursion versus AC last week, and Recursion, probably out-killing AC, actually got beat just barely by 2 points by AC, because Recursion used a lot of rocket primaries, which are only worth 1 point, where AC used a lot of IVI weapon kills. So they were actually able to score more points than Recursion was, despite Recursion out-killing AC in that match. Base cap, of course, worth 25 points. Enemy base cap worth 30. And suicides really don't happen too much, but team kills, very, very detrimental, worth -5 points. I want to go over the map tonight really quick. We have Fallbridge Chemical. There's kind of two views I want to show you guys. Here's the outside with the stairs. You see kind of that out of bounds area for both teams. You see where the Sunderers are. For tonight, I believe the devs have actually fixed one of the doors for us. I'll kind of go into that as we're playing tonight. So it kind of gives a little more sense of evenness on both sides of the base. And then the inside structure where the point is looks like this. It's just the 1 point A. You have the two balconies on either side of the A point. A point in the middle, very, very open. So the balconies, of course, very strong. You're going to see a lot of players sitting in on those balconies. All right, so the rosters for tonight. This is DRED. They're playing, of course, the purple, the VS side. We have Rain Fear. That is actually Rain X. He just changed his name in the statistics and everything like that. He changed his name on Jaeger, so it is Rain Fear now. He's coming back to us, the very talented Light Assault. Rain Fear. We have D-Nuts 175, of course, Merkaba, Cup of Fried Daka, who we've seen, I think we saw in the first couple weeks. We have Killer Toast Bro, Killer Toast Brat. I'm just going to call him Killer Toast tonight. Very, very easy. We have 46 and 2 as well. And of course, on the TR side, coming to us for his 4th match in a row, we have Talron, we have Malachias, we have Forsosh, Cuz, Caliver, and Laestrogian. Laestrogian is actually a new addition from the TXR side. TXR actually switched out, I think, 6 players in the... this last weekend, teams were allowed to switch players off on their 12-man rosters. So Laced is actually a new addition for TXR tonight, which is going to be interesting to watch. I know he's a heavy assault player. I know he's in a lot of streams, so we get to, we've kind of seen him chat a bunch in streams and whatnot, but very excited to watch these two teams play. They're extremely evenly matched, in my opinion. Of course, this match, huge. Diz, I know I've been talking a lot. Any thoughts on, really just this whole match tonight?
Well, the term must-win is overused. I see this as a must-win for both sides.
Yeah.
DRED obviously does not want to fall 2 games behind TXR. On the other side of the coin, if DRED wins, their remaining schedule is easier. TXR will be underdogs in their 3 remaining matches from here on out, whereas DRED, you would have to think, would be favored over 56RD. So if DRED can pull this off, they have I honestly think whoever wins this match gets the final playoff spot.
I really do too. That's the thing. That's what I was kind of talking about earlier. You're totally right. Whoever takes this down really could be that 6th spot. It is huge for both of these teams. It's a must-win scenario. Going over a couple of cool statistics, we've actually kind of been able to compile a few things. TXR's leading scorer is Talron. He's actually scored 47 points per game, and TXR has played a tough series of opponents. They've played both DA and Recursion in their first 3 matches, and to score 47 points per game against those groups is extremely good, Diz. That's a heck of a performance. So Talron looking great. We're going to watch him tonight, but that right there, guys, was the minute to go. So I'm going to go to my observer cam, and I want to make a little... that's accident there. Want to make a little disclaimer that our observer cam is being a little weird, I think. I don't know if yours is, Diz, like kind of skipping back and forth as you like...
Mine's fine. I think your hands are shaking. Chipping had a drink today.
Well, I probably should get a drink to steady my hands down. That would help. I'm like trying to like replicate it for the stream right now, like not touching my mouse or anything. It's not doing it. So, thank you, Observer Cam, for betraying me.
All in your head.
It's all in my head. You're absolutely right. So. Here we go, and we are off. The guys are starting. And it looks like my script hasn't actually started either, so we have to actually call them back. We have to call these guys back. Script did not go off. We have to stop. We have to stop the match.
Oh, all that blood spilled.
I know, the blood spilled right away. I caught blood. I caught it quick. Yep. Gotta call them back. Sorry about that, guys. Once again, script did not start. That's completely my fault. I did Gosh, I got it going at like the last minute, and it just
See,
barely
now
missed.
TXR has to.
Yeah.
TXR had an NG turret up there.
Luckily, we caught that really quickly. I actually caught that like right away. I knew it wasn't going to start, and it just didn't. So I am all ready to go. It is all set. But yeah, I just had to pull him back for just a second, and we will get this going. Did an NG turret go out? Did you see that?
I did.
Yeah. Well, yeah, fire shock. There it goes on the yell chat. My bad. My bad.
Lack of metagame's your fault too.
It's all my fault. Just blame shock for everything. Anyway, script is ready. It's running. It's ready to go. Hopefully we can get this started now. I misclicked my script. So unfortunately they had to restart. But we didn't get really that far into the match. I think they only like fired a couple shots at each other. I didn't even think there was a I don't think there was a kill there, was there, Diz?
I think there was a couple.
You think so? No, I didn't see any, but well, whatever.
Little warm up.
Little warm up, little get the jitters out, get my jitters out, right? So we should be hearing this start up just in a little bit again. Nab just I think has to restart his own script. He actually has a script for like suiciding, which is our trigger to start the script, and he actually has to get that going too. So once again, I have messed up the script. I think that is like that's not 2 weeks in a row, is it? Is that's like every other week that I'm doing
Yeah, it's
that.
an every other week thing.
It's an every other week thing. So next week just watch for perfection, and then week 6 we'll watch for me to screw the script up once again. And then we can get all the calls for the hashtag fire shock. But
as long as you stay consistent, we're okay with it.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to be as consistent as I possibly can right now. But I think we're only going to lose about 2 minutes of time here, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll definitely make it up for you guys as we go. One of the big things about Farmers League is we try not to waste the competitors' time because at the end of the day, this is about the competitors. And we try to hurry things along as quickly as possible, and sometimes mistakes do get made, and they get made generally by me, obviously, in a couple of these weeks, but it happens and we kind of move on from it. So just waiting for that signal to start again from Nabishin, who is our head referee, who we have mentioned before. Hopefully he wasn't out searching for pumpkins, which he has been known to do in the past. During the
getting all the Jaeger seeds.
Right, yeah. He's like really exploring the meta on Jaeger. See, do you see that little twitch that I have going on my screen? That's not my mouse. It happened, or maybe it's still just me going crazy. I don't know. Base Tape was talking about it earlier too, but it's kind of weird.
We all know Base can't be trusted. Come on.
Well, he absolutely can. I mean, but still, I just feel like my observer cam is going insane right now. As we wait here, I don't know how much longer we have. Alrighty.
1 minute. I will be curious to see what the light assault play is going to be like on this, because from what I see, or what we saw Tuesday and what we've seen in various scrims, light assault is only a factor if both teams commit to it. It seems like if one team gets one light assault up top, they don't have much to do outside of trying to camp people coming up the teleporter. Or jump pad, I should say.
Yeah, no, I mean, light assault on this map is going to be extremely important. That's where we're going to see. We're going to see both teams for sure throwing a light assault. I'm going to guess from DRED it's going to be Rain Fear. And from TXR, I mean, it's usually Talron, right? I mean, he does run that light assault shotgun to perfection. But it's almost like you kind of don't want a shotgun on this map, though. That's the thing. This is kind of a longer range or more kind of mid-range infantry fighting map. Shotgun might not be really the best thing for this map, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. We're going to watch from the perspective of the TR team, and there goes the script. We have started. We are off, and we see TXR coming up the chute right now, coming up the grav lift. And we get a couple TXR. Talron is going in first. He is playing heavy, so maybe I was a little bit wrong about that. Here come the initial volley of grenades going off on the DRED Legion side. DRED getting EMP'd coming around the corner there. They did pull a max. I didn't even see that to begin with. A couple of kills going off. Talron gets the early kill. He's first blood. 1 point goes off from D-Nuts right there. He's able to actually get a nice explosion kill. That's why it's only worth 1 point. -3 for Soch. TK, unfortunately, for TXR, but they actually do. Yeah, that's too bad. They were doing so well there at first, but now it's 1 to -1, an interesting little score that we may never see again. 2 to -1, and the point is being secured right now by DRED Legion, and it looks like TXR just sitting right underneath. You know, they are not going to relent on this right now. Ooh, I think that was a max kill, so they are actually up 6 to 4 now because of that 5-point max kill. So nice job there by TXR. I think that was Lestrogian that got that max kill. Very good work from him. I want to say that was with an AV grenade too. There goes off a rocket primary from the other side of the balcony. And right now it looks like TXR just trying to establish on this one side of the balcony, trying to just get some snipes off, get some picks on DRED Legion. And you know, this point's being held by Cup of Fried Daka, but it does get retaken here, and it looks like that was Talron that was able to retake it. For Soch was with him, right behind him.
And he got stuck.
He got another TK too. He's down to -10, Diz.
Oh, that was a TK sticky nade.
That was a TK sticky nade on Talron. So, wow, early troubles here from TXR. They could be up 10 more points right now on DRED Legion as I kind of just run around this room like a crazy person. But despite all these, you know, kind of early problems from TXR with those TKs, they are still able to resecure the point. Nice job there by Cuz. And
as
TXR
we know, though,
controlling.
the point doesn't mean anything until it gets down to 2 minutes.
Yes, absolutely. So we are kind of seeing early control of the room right now from TXR, but you are right. Until it gets past that kind of 2-minute threshold, that magic 2 minutes, it doesn't really mean much because it is still in the hands of the TR. It's not neutralized. There's a kill exchange from Lestrogian and D-Nuts. Nice job there to kind of take that guy off the balcony. We're going to see a little bit of a duel here. Talron has no idea this is coming, but he still is able to get the kill on 46 and 2 from DRED Legion. Good job there from Talron. And he is just kind of wait around this balcony. That's a very, very good place to be for any player on any team. Just sit on those balconies, sit on the staircases, just get ready to kind of fire down. Being on the high ground, as any FPS player knows, is a very, very big advantage if you're going to try to, you know, defend or be in an advantageous position. So,
am I crazy, or is Malchius using a railjack?
Is he using a railjack? I can't. He is using a railjack. That is a very long.
This is an interesting choice.
Yeah. I think that is a railjack. Rainfear is going to come up here and he's going to try to get a couple kills. He is playing heavy today, and it looks like, oh no, nice job there. I think he actually just got a railjack kill. No, we haven't.
Are committed to just grinding it out inside.
Yeah, it looks like it's a 4 heavy sort of 1 infiltrator build from both teams right now. Although I'm not sure if I've seen an infiltrator from DRED Legion. Have you?
I did in the opening. I've not seen him since.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't sure if I saw one or not, as I'm just kind of like going back and forth between these two balconies. There's a lot of action happening here, and it looks like we have a point flip right now. D-Nut's doing a really good job for DRED Legion getting on that point. They needed to. The 2-minute mark has passed, and it was starting to tick in TXR's favor. So good job there from D-Nuts and DRED Legion. They're able to get the point back. Let's see how long they can hold it. They have to dislodge TXR from the top of this balcony, and it looks like there is a guy coming up from DRED Legion. That was Rainfear, and he actually gets a nice kill trade. Talron, just for a second, was up there alone. Lestrogian is going to come up there and support him. A rocket primary attempt there from Cup of Fried Daka. Talron is going to challenge him. He might be able to get the kill. He is not. Nice kill from Daka. He's going to have to run away, though. He's probably low on health. We have for Soch going for the kill on Daka, but he's going to get supported by his teammate. Oh, it looks like D-Nuts. No, that was Daka that went down there, and then D-Nuts goes down to Forsoch, and if Forsoch just gets on that point, he'll be able to flip it back, but he's not. I'm not sure what's going on with that, Diz.
He saw something that wasn't there.
Yeah, I think he did too. I mean,
there's still 2. There's now 3 DRED up on their railing.
Yes, there are, and there are some nice grenades going off right now. A beautiful conch grenade goes off on the DRED Legion infiltrator, who I can't even see the name of. I'm trying to spot him right now, but I just can't. I just can't do it.
Quick note for those who have not played today: conchs no longer blow up on impact. They have a 3-second fuse.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I wasn't even thinking about that, but you are right. Yeah, there's been a couple changes today from some grenades, so we might see that come into play for this match. Of course, this is patch day, so we're always a little bit nervous about playing a match on patch day because we have, people have had some crashing issues, some hitching issues. Hopefully that doesn't take place too much tonight. We want this to be a smooth night. We don't want to have to reschedule any matches. So far it looks very, very good. Both teams, all 6 players have been able to, kind of continue on. There was a bad TK there from Rainfear. Unfortunately, DRED goes down by 5 points, and they were actually starting to catch up with TXR in the kills category. They go down by quite a bit. It's 63-40 now. TXR leading the push. For Soch now is above, has got his head above water with 2 points. He was down to that -10. Cuz playing extremely well right now for TXR. Nice play overall from TXR. Very solid. But DRED Legion has made a couple of mistakes, and they need to just kind of make up for it right now. They need to play a little bit more solid, right? I mean, they have to just be together, push this building, get it down. But right now, you're seeing a difficult situation for DRED because TXR has this entire building held down.
DRED cleared out this balcony a little bit, but they are still outnumbered in here.
Yes, they are. Oh, it looks like they did get the balcony with their infiltrator, which is Killer Toast. He was able to get a couple nice snipes, and it looks like, yeah, I mean, you're right. DRED was able to get a, ooh, nice rocket primary attempt there. And is he able to get him down? He does Orion him in the back. Nice job there from, who was that? D-Nuts. They're going to go for a point, but he's going to be met by 2 TXR guys right in the face. That's Caliver and Cuz. But they both go down. Rainfear. Wow, Rainfear got a double kill on those TXR guys. Nice job there. He's at 17 points for DRED, doing an extremely good job for that team at the moment.
We saw this a lot between AC and Recursion. A lot of just late saves on the point on Tuesday.
Yes, a lot of back and forth. I mean, that was such a tremendous matchup. I mean, 3 seconds to go, there were a couple of saves, but that right there was, I mean, there was under a minute to go on that save, I think. So nice job there.
Oh, that was down to about 20 seconds.
Yeah, so very nice save there by DRED. Wonderful work. And let's see what TXR can do to counter this push. We have a couple of the DRED Legion guys sitting up. We also have a couple of DRED Legion guys sitting, interestingly, just kind of on the point. Their infiltrator, one of their heavies, D-Nuts, is sitting on the point right now, just kind of guarding that side where these 2 big doors are, because I think a lot of the pushes have come through these large kind of bay doors, and they're only leaving one guy, which is Merkaba, up here on the balcony to kind of just cover the 2 guys that are on the point, which is an interesting strategy and one we really haven't seen before. Most teams seem to like to sit kind of on the balconies and just leave the point alone. But
I like the setup they have here, though. They have 3 people on, I guess what you could call TXR side of the balcony.
Yeah, it is. You're right. TXR side of the balcony, they got a lot of guys set up there. I mean, that's very smartly done by them. Take that option away from TXR, make them have to push. A nice kill there from Caliver. He's going to try to get a couple of headshot picks on some of these guys. Doc is not going to let him do it, though. Shutting him down, trying to get through that bay door. Nice job there by Cup of Fried Doc.
That's a great hold.
And DRED, look at the points though. They're coming back. It's 73-69. DRED making an excellent comeback on TXR. Only 155 left on the point now. DRED has, with 20 seconds left, was able to reclaim it. So nice job, nice comeback so far by DRED. It's 73-71. Extremely close, extremely tight match. This is the kind of stuff I like to see on Farmers Dis.
Oh, yeah, the TXR is they're a little scattered right now, although they are making a strong push here.
Yes, they absolutely are. I mean, they're trying to come through now from their side, from these small doors. They're kind of a couple of them strong. They're going to try to take that balcony back. Laestrogian with a nice kill. He was a great add here for TXR. He's playing a strong game at heavy with 17 points, and he's made a couple of very nice plays. He's going to, oh, that's Talron. He's going to make an attempt on the point with that Cyclone. He's able to take it back. Nice job there by Talron. Of course, Talron always very efficient for, game in, game out. Talron is always extremely good for TXR. He is definitely, so far, their best player in Farmers League, and I love to see him play every single day. He's going to try to get another Cyclone kill. He's going to chase this guy down here. This is Rainfear. It's going to be a little bit of a duel, but he's able to take him down. The sniper was not able to kill him. I think I saw an attempt on Talron's life, but he's able to run behind cover. We're going to see another It looks like D-Nuts from DRED is going to attempt to get him down, but it's a kill trade. A little bit of a kill trade on that point. And it looks like Talron, I think, was supported by another... No, actually, that other NC went down. That other TXR player did die. So points kind of up for grabs. There's not too many guys in this room right now from either team. There was a lot of...
DRED has 4 people in here.
Oh, did they just...
Taking the point.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They just did kind of make a small push in. Nice job there by DRED getting that point back. Not losing it for too long, and it looks like it's so back and forth right now. It's like hard to call who's even really... Oh, nice job by there from Cuz, getting a double kill on the point. He's up to 24 points for TXR, doing extremely well. And Merkaba
feels right at home on that point.
Yes, he does. He's doing a really good job there. Well, it looks like Merkaba needs to look around a little bit more. So, you know, as that MLG tag states, he needs to check himself before he wrecks himself, and it looks like he just got wrecked.
That's what that says. Okay.
Yeah, that's an MLG tag. Or maybe that's what that says. I don't know.
So now TXR is doing what DRED did. They have 3 heavies up on DRED's side of the railing.
Yeah, so, you know, TXR has to get established in here. And this point really has just kind of stayed at this neutral spot now for the last few minutes of this match. I mean, we're only with... Like, time is flying by so fast right now, Diz. There's only 3 minutes left in this. It's 107 to 85. Where has the time gone? Where's the last 12 minutes gone? Here comes a max play from DRED Legion. They're going to attempt to... Oh, and he goes down really fast. But there was... That actually got neutralized because there was a TK from TXR. So completely wipes it out. The 5 points from the team kill... Or the negative 5 points from the team kill? Yeah, that was...
to get the point. Because DRED is starting to fall behind on the scoreboard. They cannot let TXR get the base cap.
Yeah, no, they absolutely can't. But, like I was saying, that getting that team kill, that -5, cancels out the 5 points they got from the max kill. So, you know, a nice break there from DRED for TXR getting that TK. Unfortunate. I think that was... I'm actually not sure who got that TK, but regardless...
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, Shock.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean that's definitely been a case a lot for Farmers League. There's been a lot of like little kind of lucky bounces involved for a lot of players. I mean, you see it happen. You saw it happen last game with the AC, and you know, things just go people's way sometimes, and that's what I really like about Farmers is that it can go either way, especially on matches like this. It's just kind of the luck of like a one-on-one that's won at one point in time. So here we go.
This match is starting to feel a lot like that one on Tuesday.
Yes.
This could come down to the last couple minutes.
Yes, it absolutely could.
I don't know if I can take another one of these.
Oh, I know. My heart can't take another one of these. I have a feeling it's going to happen after this match, too, with the second match of the night. So we have a little one-on-one up here. Nice win by Cup of Fried Daka. If he gets that rocket primary out, he's got Caliver in his sights. He's got to look to his right. Come on, look to your right. Caliver's just sitting right down there, but he's going to get killed from behind, it looks like, from Forsoch. Nice kill there. TXR making a good push, but DRED is very strong on the top balcony. They've got Merkaba up there. He's going to be looking down on Caliver, but Caliver actually going into that point, getting the flip. Nice kill there from D-Nuts. He's able to get the point back for DRED Legion. This is a huge battle right now. It's 117 to 109. TXR in the lead, but just barely. And can D-Nuts hold this point even more? D-Nuts, the hero right now for DRED Legion. He is trying his hardest. Look at him. He's chugging medkits, but he does finally go down to a 2-on-1. It looks like
there's not enough time for anybody to cap now. This is all about the kills.
Yes, it is right now. So it's 125 to 111. DRED obviously not down by that much right now. They're only a base cap away, or, you know, a good string of kills away from catching back up to TXR with only 30 seconds left in this first half. 113 now for DRED. Such an intense match. My heart is beating so fast, especially on that point flip there for DRED. Here we go. We're gonna see a couple more kills go down. D-Nuts escapes with the hair on his chin. I'm not sure how he did that. Merkaba goes down, and it looks like DRED Legion feeding TXR a little too much right now. They need to kind of back off. That's the end of the first half.
It ended with Laestrogen getting that kill on Rain up top.
Absolutely. That was... Yeah, did that end with a little bit of a rocket primary, or was that an IVI kill?
Oh, that was an IVI.
Oh, very nice. So, 133, 117 at halftime. No points were scored on base flips. incredible first half. I mean, I need like a heart rate monitor on right now. My eyes, it's beating pretty fast. This has been just
so
a
much
battle.
back and forth.
Yes, and that really speaks to this map and just how, you know, tough it is when one team holds the point for the other team to push in. But once the other team does push in, it gets so crazy in there, and we've seen that in the last two matches. Of course, last match, we keep referencing it, the AC recursion, but now this match too, the, you know, DRED TXR, we see the just back and forth that happens inside when one team gets a really nice push in those doors. So fantastic play from both teams. We're seeing Rainfear and D-Nuts leading DRED 23 and 28 points. D-Nuts having a fantastic performance. It's nice to see him getting more points each time that I watch him play. DRED playing so well, playing so solid. Of course, 46 and 2. I didn't even see him down there with 26 points. Nice job there. Talron doing well for his team, 24 points. And Cuz, Caliver, Listrogian, all solid, 34, 22, 27. The player that we really need to see pick it up from TXR, of course, for Soch, those, you know, kind of nasty 2 TKs at the beginning of the match. That hurts. I mean, they could be up by 10 more points here, Diz. Actually, I think
TXR actually had 3 TKs.
They did. I think they could be up by 15 more points. So those mistakes, you know, if DRED's able to really have a great second half here, those mistakes could cost them a lot.
Well, this lead, AC had I want to say a 40-point lead over Recursion in the first half. Recursion came back and took the lead in the second half. So this lead this lead is nothing.
It really is. I mean, especially, like I said, on a map like this lead is not very much. So much at stake now. Like we've kind of said before, whoever wins this really will have the best opportunity to make that top 6, really could clinch that 6th playoff spot. So we're going to see a very intense round 2, so much on the line for both of these teams, playoffs on the line, everything. So Talron playing as well as I thought he would. You know, one thing we haven't seen here, though, is these teams playing very straightforward, though, in my opinion. They're playing with no light assaults. They're playing with no medics. They're playing just, you know, it's the 5 heavies, 1 infiltrator build. And do you think there should be maybe a switch up from either team here?
When the fighting is all inside like this, a medic is too squishy, and a medic also, just the danger of the bad res is always there. There's so many times where you think, okay, there's nobody around, you get the res off, and then, you know, somebody uncloaks, takes him down, 2 more points.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's the thing. So it's, who knows really what's going to happen? Because, yeah, the builds here could be affecting the match, but, you know, I mean, right now, these guys are just, they just want to clash. They just want to butt heads, go for that point.
We keep going back to the AC recursion match.
Yeah.
This is exactly the build both of those teams went with. 1 sniper infill, 5 heavies.
Absolutely, yeah. So, I mean, that's just kind of how it has to play on this map. You know, it's tough to run a light assault just because this building, it's hard to access when you're up top, when you're looking down. That's the minute to go mark. I'm going to go right back into my observer cam here for everybody. But it's tough because, you know, when you're a light assault, when you're on top of the building, you're not inside the building. So you're not able to really look down. You're not able to, you know, be in the building with your teammates helping them out. So I'm going to actually go from the DRED Legion point of view on the start because I was with TXR last time. We're just going to see how DRED Legion's going to start. If they're going to pull a max again. I think they pulled a max last start. Did they not, Diz?
DRED did, that's right.
Yeah, so DRED actually pulled 2 maxes that last that last half. So let's see what they do in half 2, and I just want to change something real quick for everybody. But yeah, I don't know, Diz. This is going to be...
This is it. In this half, as I said, I think this is going to decide the 6th playoff spot. No change from TXR, by the way. I hope everybody has clear vision. They have the opportunity to. I think they are more concerned with just getting the kills right now. Like I said, that whole thing in the first 2 minutes. He did. He just took that balcony. He got him.
Shock, by the way, you're muted.
Ooh, I am muted. I'm sorry, everybody. I must have hit a button there. Have I been muted this whole time, Diz? Probably not to you.
I heard you just fine.
Okay, well anyway, I'm sorry, I was muted. So, we have a TXR, Dread Legion on the point. I'm not sure how long I was muted for. Sorry about that, stream. I obviously my hand must have hit a hotkey somewhere. But anyway, we are back to the action. It is 171 to 145. TXR in the lead over Dread. And still, this point right now is so intense.
This is just a meat grinder in here.
It really is. And guys, by the way, if you do watch the VOD of this on YouTube, I will not be muted for those first couple minutes. So if you do enjoy hearing my voice, you can always watch the YouTube VOD for the first couple minutes of this match. But probably is like a 0 out of, you know, a 0% of people enjoy watching or listening to my voice. So
this is getting we're getting a desperation time for Dread.
We really are.
If they lose this point,
nice
this
S1.
could be all she wrote.
It really could. I mean, that's the thing. 127 left. We're gonna see what Dread is gonna be able to do for this push. Nice little shot there from Talron, and it looks like their cloaker, who is, of course, Killer Toast. He's going to come up, and he's going to attempt to get this back. A nice little commissioner kill there. Killer Toast needs to do some work on this balcony because Dread Legion does need a balcony right now. If they can't get a balcony back, they're going to lose this point. 1 minute left for Dread Legion, or for TXR to capture this point. This is a tough situation, tough scenario right now for Dread. They need to get a good push. Here comes the push.
Dread needs to do is panic.
Yes, absolutely.
They need to come in together.
Nice push there. Shrike from Forsosh. Very good rocket primary. And Forsosh backing around the corner. He's not going to go down, though. We have the same thing. Talron and Forsosh right now sitting there. And there's the point flip for Dread. Dread, nice job there getting 2 heavies on the point. And it's going to be actually pretty tough for Talron to try to get this back. Nice 1v1 win right there. I think that was 46-2 that was able to do that. Good clutch play. So Dread gets back on the point. 3 minutes left to go. A big lead from TXR, though, 192 to 162. I mean, right now, I think Dread Legion really needs a point flip.
They've got to get it.
I just don't know what else right now. I mean, they are getting out-killed from TXR, so they need to get this point flipped. They need to do something. They need to stay on this point. Rocket primaries are flying balcony to balcony right now.
would honestly, I would like to see DRED almost kind of push out of the building.
Yeah, you know what?
People think they're safe and warm in the building behind the railings, but they're not.
Nice balcony win there from 46-2, and he's got to look down. He doesn't see the guy who I think killed him from behind from the large bay doors, but DRED Legion still does hang on to the point. They've got 2 heavies on it right now, and you're right, I think they do need to maybe push out a little bit. This right here is where a light assault would come into play, because a light assault could jump up onto the roof, look down on DRED kind of coming in, and really just, or not DRED, on TXR coming in, and get some good harassment. This is where, like I said, a light assault would be fantastic.
Yep, and it's not even necessarily getting kills, it's just getting them worried about you.
Exactly.
Get them concerned, and then you pop around the corners.
When you're
DRED
up on that.
Me. They have a guy outside here now.
Yes, they do. I saw that guy. I think that's, yeah, that's 46-2. Or is it Rain?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, 46-2 is actually around the back side of the building too, on the outside. So nice job here by DRED, keeping TXR kind of at bay on the outside. And I'm going to go over there and start watching that action. We got 3 heavies from TXR trying to deal with a threat. I think that was Rainfear that did eventually go down. Nice plays though by Rainfear. They are kind of reeling back in the points. It's 199 to 182. Good plays by DRED, and right now good TXR. Snipe. Yeah, very good snipe. TXR has to get this point back. 1 minute, 22 seconds left on it. What are they going to do? That sniper from DRED Legion sitting up on that balcony has been absolutely detrimental.
He has been on it this round, or this half.
Yes, he has. That is, I believe, Killer Toast. So he's been playing extremely. Killer Toast with another nice snipe. Look at that. That guy is done from Killer Toast right in the head. Beautiful job. And TXR, they're going to...
railjack kill.
Is it a railjack kill? Oh, okay. And there it is. Just like we said, Rainfear throwing out the light assault, Diz. I mean, it's like we have a direct line into their way of thinking.
Exactly.
It's like we've seen a couple of these before. And nice job there from Rainfear. He's going to really, really harass TXR from the top. 34 seconds left on this point. I'm going to get into this point building right now to see what the action is like, and it looks pretty clear. DRED Legion.
TXR has time for one more rush, but they've got to get up there.
They do, and I think Rainfear is doing an extremely good job right now, sitting on that roof, being that guy that they need him to be. He's gotten a couple more kills. Look at him. He's at 35 points, and it's 12 seconds left. Cuz needs to win this, and he needs to rush in right now, but he's not going to be able to. We've got Forsoch coming in from the other side. He's got to win this one-on-one. This is a must-win one-on-one for Forsoch. He doesn't win it. He's not able to win it, but there's a TXR on the other side. It's Cuz. There's, oh my gosh, that was Lestrogian. Cuz, they all come in from the other side. Rainfear's got to secure this back. There was like a millisecond left on this point flip.
Rain got them both, but there's 2 more coming in.
Talron coming up there. He's able to secure it back. I don't even see, like, black on that bar right now.
If they get this back,
there it is. DRED Legion gets it back. Right, holy cow! What an amazing push from TXR. They're unfortunately able to get it, and there it is. There's the flip. DRED Legion goes ahead. It's 238 to 215. TXR has to start scrambling now. There's 5 minutes 51 seconds left in this match. I don't even know if there's enough time to get a point capture back from.
There is, but they need to get on it.
They really do. Nice max kill. That's going to help them a lot. Get that 5 points. And Talron, nice double kill for him. And gets commissioned in the face from Killer Toast. We have TXR now trying to reestablish the balconies. It is going crazy right now outside. TXR has got to be scrambling right now. I wonder what their comms are like. Like, what are they going to try to attempt? And I think this has been this guy right here. The play of Rainfear as a light assault, watching these guys come up that teleporter, which is, by the way, legal. He has been able...
He must have watched Murder the other night, because he's got a Pulse RC.
Yes, he does. He's got that Pulse RC, and he is rocking these guys' faces. Well, look at him. This is the reason DRED Legion has been able to take this point back, and DRED Legion... Look at Rainfear.
He got another one.
This is just beautiful play from Rainfear. He is playing the smart light assault objective from the top.
Even when he's not getting kills, that is all they're thinking about.
That's it. Look at that. Another kill from Rainfear. He is reeling it in.
Cuz is looking up.
Oh my goodness. 259 to 228. DRED Legion takes the big lead and possible. I mean, look at this. 4:29 left. TXR can still pull something off. I'm not saying this is out of their league right now, but DRED Legion, if they come away with a win tonight, is so big for them because this means potential of playoffs for this team.
I think they'll be in the driver's seat. They just need to go out and just hold court, and that last position could be theirs.
This has been courtesy of Rain Fear. What an amazing Light Assault player. He does finally go down. This might give TXR an opportunity to start getting some points back on the board, but it might be too late. Look at DRED. They are all over this base right now, all over the outsides, just shutting the door on TXR. Incredible play from DRED Legion in these last 7 minutes of this match. Diz, this is been so good. So excited to see a match of this quality tonight.
Yeah, so many back and forths. The big turnaround from DRED.
Yes. 272 to 232. What an incredible comeback from DRED Legion. And Diz, if DRED Legion is able to secure this win tonight, this will be the first time ever in Farmers League that a team has come from behind after the first half being down and won. This will be the first time. It almost happened, of course, with Recursion versus AC, but alas, it did not. And this could be the one. This will be it. I mean, 280 to 232 with 256 left to go. They need a miracle right now, and Rain Fear is not going to allow them to have that miracle. They got to figure out what they're going to do about Rain Fear.
I mean, you talk about one player just taking over an entire ball game, in basketball, whatever. I mean,
yep.
Rain just took this over.
He has. He's 57 points. He's now leading his team in points. Rain Fear, incredible. He has carried this match on his shoulders in the last 10 minutes of the second half for DRED Legion, and this is forcing. Look at this. Malachius has forced himself into the light assault role to take him down. I mean, when you've got the enemy team forcing themselves into situations like that, you know that you are absolutely on top. You are dominating. Fantastic job from DRED Legion. 295 to 240. 2 minutes left to go in this match, and at this point, TXR needs to score as many points as they possibly can, because right now, TXR, you know, if it comes down to it, you know, these teams are obviously still going to be in 6th and 7th place in the league, but it's then going to come down to the first tiebreaker, which is total points scored. And
looking ahead at the schedules, as I said, TXR's remaining schedule, they have AC, TIW, and Recursion.
That's a tough schedule.
DRED has
yes.
56RD, Future Crew, and DA. Those are both really tough schedules, but like I said, DRED would definitely be a favorite over 56RD, so if they can just do what they need to do, that playoff spot's theirs.
Yes, I mean, and of course, you know, I want to see magic from 56RD next week and just like beat DRED, but because I would love to see that kind of drama unfold for the last few weeks.
But
and
you know,
honestly,
DRED had
it
a great
really
opening push against Future Crew.
They did, and actually, you know, yeah, I think you're talking about 56RD.
Oh, 56RD,
yeah. And I think 56RD could be, I mean, this is going to be a close one between DRED and 56RD next week. So we're going to see another possible playoff contention as well next week. And gosh, Rain Fear, unless Rain Fear plays the way he is right now, which is like literally just game-changing. He's taking over this entire game as Light Assault. Absolutely incredible. And guys, you know, he is counterable. TXR does have the ability to use their side staircase. It is not that's definitely not off limits. They're just choosing to use this jump pad, and they keep trying to go for Rain Fear, but they're not getting him. It's 314 to 244 right now, and it looks like TXR has just kind of been deflated.
They have. Cuz has come all the way out by the ammo pole trying to get it right up there.
I was kind of figuring out where he was, but yeah, they're just not able to take him down. But even like a trade kill, if they can just get a light assault up there, which they did earlier.
They did. They got the trade, and Rain just went right back there.
Yes, he did. So 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is it. Excellent.
What a half by DRED.
Excellent work from DRED Legion. I can't believe how well they played. I mean, what a comeback after being down that first half. Rain Fear then takes over and just takes it to TXR as that light assault role. Absolutely incredible. Guys, I'm gonna go mute again. I'm going to, and hopefully I won't stay mute. I'm going to put the music on. We're just going to have a brief intermission, and we're going to bring you the next match of the evening. So don't go anywhere.